Hello, viewers, and welcome to another episode of Truth and Just, a human rights podcast for you. Brought to you by G First Global. I am not alone in the studio today. I am joined by my co-host here, Lady Focus, and this is Mr. Andrew Okorele. I hope I got that correct.
Yeah, you tried.
Okay. So, of course, we have a guest here that has come to share her story. A very emotional one, I must say, but then, of course, I'll leave you to hear from the horse's mouth. Please, ma'am, can you introduce yourself to us?
I'm Blessing Williams.
Blessing Williams. You're welcome, ma'am. Okay, so why are you here, please?
I'm here to share my story.
Okay.
So we're all ears, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
It all started 2021. I have a problem.
What kind of problem?
I was facing kind of like a family problem, premature death in my family.
Okay.
So I was in the Lagos then, so I have to come down to Abuja. So I meet a friend. So there was like a message was coming that the next person is me like that. So
Where was this message coming from?
from man of God, some people around me that they are casting spirit of death. I'm the next person. So I now met this one
Sorry,
of my
which state
friend.
are you from?
I'm from Benue State, Tiv
Okay.
by tribe.
Tiv.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So I now met one of my friends and I told him that this is what I'm passing through. I need a solution. He now said, okay, that there is a place he took me to. I now said, okay. Me, I was even thinking it's a church. He
Okay.
now said, no, it's a spiritual house.
Okay.
I said, I don't too like spiritual house, but
Sorry,
well,
spiritual house like Babalawo or
like a white garment.
Oh,
White garment church, okay.
Yes. So he said no, that we should give a try. So I now followed him. We went there, we met the man of God there.
This was in which state?
He was in Abuja here.
Where in
Abuja,
Abuja? Where precisely in Abuja?
He was in, I think, Kubwa,
Kubwa.
Arab Road.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
So I now met the man and I explained what was happening to me. He said, really, yes, that there is a shrine in our family that once you are doing well, the thing will come. And it's true that this one they are saying that the next person is me, that is true. That I need to do some spiritual work. And I told
Did
him
you
that-
tell him before he said all these things to you? You just
He
did
asked
you
me.
narrate the whole thing to him?
Yes, he asked me.
So you gave him the breakdown of what has been happening.
Yes.
And then from your information,
Information.
he now confirmed that
Yes, it's true.
It was true. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So he
So
now said, okay, that I'll need to go to some spiritual bath.
Spiritual.
Bath.
Bath.
Okay. That
Like-
you need to
Yes,
bathe spiritually. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
so I was like not comfortable, but my friend said I should just give it a try. And I told him that I don't have money. Me, I'm looking for just a way I will do prayers. Maybe
Wait, it's not
counseling.
just bathing spiritually. You need to. There's a fee attached to it.
Yes,
Or something. How
that
much
will-
was that?
He didn't tell me, but he only said we'll start.
Okay.
So I told him that me, I don't have money for the spiritual work. He said, no problem. Since that is my friend that brought me, that he will help
Okay.
my friend. I said, okay. So he started the work.
the bath.
First of all, I took the bath. I went to river.
Alone.
No, we went there, me and my friend and the man.
Okay.
So I took the bath.
Who
came
was?
back.
Did he bait you?
Is it the one that beat
No.
Oh, you
Just
baited
like-
yourself.
Yes, I painted.
How
He
did the
gave
bath-
me. He gave me some
items?
Yes, items, soap and sponge.
Okay.
Wait,
So-
was it there when you were baiting?
After the incantation, he left. So I was there with my friend.
Wait, I want to have a mental picture of what
Yes.
happened. You guys went to a river, right?
Yes.
And then he was there. Did you bathe with your clothes on?
He gave me a white wrapper.
White wrapper.
You tied a white
Yes,
wrapper.
white wrapper.
And then with the wrapper, you entered the water
Yes.
and then came out. Did you have to pull the wrapper in front of your friend or at any point? Did you have to take off the
Pool,
wrapper?
yes.
Yes.
You took off the wrapper. Your friend
Yes.
was there.
Yes.
Then
He
the
was
man
there.
was not.
No, the man was not there.
Okay.
Okay, he wasn't there at the point where you
Yes.
took off the wrapper.
Yes, he left.
Okay, so when you wore it back, when you finished, you went to meet him where he was, or he
Yes,
came?
he was standing somewhere else,
Somewhere.
waiting for us. So I
Okay.
finished.
Oh, sorry.
And I
Is
said-
it at night or
Daytime.
during
It
the
was
day?
daytime, sharp 12 noon.
Okay, there was a time.
Yes,
12.
sharp 12.
12, okay.
Oh.
Not
Okay.
even a minute past 12. Sharp 12.
So at that 12, you just
Sharp.
you would
This-
have to
Yeah.
dive in the water
Yes.
and come out.
Yes.
Okay.
So after we finished everything, we came back to church. He said that I would do 3 days protection. That I'll have to stay in the church. And I told him that I will stay in the church. He
3
said
days.
yes. I said, but I don't have money. He said, if it is feed day, I should not worry. That I need to involve some other prophet. I said, okay. I told my friend.
And you didn't consult other spiritual men of God when he told you that you were going to, as in you're supposed to stay like 3 years in that same place.
That was the spiritual
That is
person she had at
she's
point.
the first
at that point.
place now.
So
You know, 3 years is just too much.
No, it's 3 days.
3 days.
Okay,
not
okay,
3
okay.
days. 3 days.
Okay, sorry about it.
I told my friend, he said I should not worry, that whatever they asked me to do, I should just do it.
Okay.
I said, okay. So I was in the church there. Some of his colleagues then came. So
What were you doing in the church?
say I stayed there for 3 days.
What
for
were you?
protect.
What was the activity? You were just going
The
to sleep.
activity was
Sitting
like
or
prayer.
Okay.
The walk is by 1 a.m.
So
In
by
the
1
midnight
in the
or-
midnight,
Yes.
you'd
At that sharp that one, they will wake me up. They will give me water. I will go to a T junction
okay.
and face the moon and
Yes.
take my bath and come back for 3 days.
You go to a tea junction
Wait.
with bucket of water,
basin.
with a basin.
Wait.
Are you going to take off your clothes at that tea
Yes,
junction?
yes.
What about wait? Is this an environment where people live, or was
Yes.
it bush or
It
something?
was no bush. It was environment. It was a busy area.
So have you ever gone? Did you ever at any point go to that T junction and see
T
people
junction
passing
before?
by that 1 a.m.
see,
People passing by,
yes.
and you would take your bath there.
If immediately they sees me, they would turn back.
Wait, I'm coming.
Because-
At this point, as a human being, were you not scared?
I have no option. I came back. I finished everything. It's okay that we'll wait for 7 days.
Again?
Yes.
Okay.
So after that 3 days, every
Another-
night bathing or cleansing, whatever we want to call it now.
Yes.
When it was done, that was the only spiritual activity that happened.
Yes.
Just that bathing by 1 a.m. sharp.
Yes.
Then he fed you. Were you
Spiritually,
feeding well? Did he give you food to eat?
No, I was
were
was
fasting?
fit. Yes. I was not even. It's like
yeah,
the whole thing
you were
happened.
not
I was not
concerned
even
about food or
hungry.
something.
So for 3 days you didn't eat.
I was not even hungry. I was just like, I don't
Trying
even
to
know.
get everything solved
I
or
don't
something.
even
you
know. I
know?
was just like, I'm in another world.
Yeah.
Did it look like after you left this experience? I want to take us a bit further. Did it look like you were hypnotized or something? Does this seem normal?
Is this normal to me? Because I was like
Looks as
being
if she's under
controlled
You
under
were-
something.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I didn't even know myself.
Okay.
When I came out, I was like, I was feeling like something left me.
Okay. So after the 3 days, let's not.
So he said that
shit.
I will come back from 7 days. I will come back. So that after 7 days, I came back. So he now said that I will have to become a member
Of the church.
of the church. So
Okay.
I told him that me, I was born and brought up in Catholic, and
Wait. Was it the main leader there in that church? The main
Yes, he was
spiritual
the head.
the head
Yes.
of that church. So
Yes.
he asked you to be a member or something.
yes, that if I want the work to work very well, that I must be a member. That the revelation that they have seen it, that I have a gift, I have a glory that the thing need to manifest, and it's only in white garment.
Garment
That-
church.
Yes.
And only in his own church, that particular church where he pastors or something, that's where the whole thing will work fine.
Yes, since I is the one that is doing the whole
The work.
for me.
Okay. So what was your response?
So I told him that it's very difficult for me. He said it's not difficult. I said, but how will I start? Because my family will not agree. Especially my father.
Which
Though
church
my
do you
mom-
attend?
I'm a Catholic.
Okay, Catholic. Okay.
My mom was late then, but my father was still alive. And I told him that, he said, what is there? After all, me, I'm not in village, I'm in Abuja, and nobody will know.
No.
How else I'll be doing it. Once me, I start now, I will see that the whole thing will just
Disappear.
disappear.
Okay.
I said no, but at least I'll be coming time to time. Said I can make him a spiritual father.
Okay.
I said, okay, no problem. So I went and told my friend. He said, what am I waiting for? That people are looking for that opportunity that me I've gotten it.
Where did you?
I say,
Who is this
Where
your
did you know
friend?
this friend from? How long have you guys known before this
it was
incident?
like I wouldn't know for long. I was like, I'm not even a friend. Let me say a neighbor.
She lived in the same environment with you.
Yes.
In the same
Although
compound.
I met her through somebody, and she happens to be my tribal woman. So I was like, we are close.
So,
and
what was the relationship? What
the
always brought you
husband
together?
of that woman was into that the same
Church.
church.
Okay.
But the woman herself, has she had any encounter with that same man?
Yes.
Okay.
So
okay.
she came to give you a testimony.
Testimony.
Yes.
Of what the man had done for her.
Yes.
You shared your experience with her, with this friend.
Exactly. Yes.
So at what point did you feel very confident to confide in this friend that you just met through someone, to tell the person your story? What made
Something
What made
happened.
you so comfortable?
Something happened. I was robbed.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
coming back, so I was robbed.
Okay.
So somebody saw me, was like, are you the one that they robbed yesterday? I said, yes. So he was passing. Now saw me that, what happened? That they said they robbed one lady and they wanted to stab the lady, something
Okay.
like that. I said, yes, I was the one. He said, So it was like, we started chatting from there.
So-
he said,
Okay.
So I was like, I don't know what is happening. This thing is still following me from Lagos to here. He said, like, what? I said, I don't know what is happening around me. Everything is just upside down. I don't just understand. And I said, that I need to look for solution. I said, but...
So is it the same friend that you're talking about that was asking you all these questions?
Yes.
Okay, so you were confiding in her after the whole robbery incident.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
let's pause there. Let's go back to 7 days when the prophet said you should come back and
yeah.
becoming a member.
Yes.
How did it go from there?
So after that, this thing, when she told me that I should go ahead, there is nothing. I said, okay. So I came back. Inan bought the white clothes, called tailor, take my measurement. So Inan did another work for me.
Which work was that?
The
That
spiritual
one is a spiritual work. I don't know, but I have to take it.
Okay, he gave you something to drink.
Yes.
Okay.
So immediately I took that thing. Everything, as in, let me say, my countenance changed.
Like,
I started seeing things.
like what?
Like,
They started seeing
if I see
vision.
somebody, I will know what is wrong with the person. I started seeing like vision.
That
sometimes.
means if you had even wanted to open a church then on your
Yes.
own.
Although I
you
have
have
a
been-
gift when I
okay.
was small, I used
Okay.
to see. But the thing became like
Very clear.
very, as in,
So clear.
2SS.
Okay.
Even when I'm moving like this, even a fly pass, if it's ordinary, I will know. If it's not ordinary, I will know. So I started I did not even fear about my...
That was
as
after
in-
you drank this water.
Yes.
Okay.
So I did not even care about my people again. that fear
Of what
was
they
not
would say.
there again. I became bold. So people around me like, what blessing? What is this? Are you now a member of? What happened to your... I told them that, don't worry, this is where I want to worship. So then the man now started, like, I started having this feeling.
Interest in you.
Yes.
Okay.
He started having interest in you, or you started having interest
No,
in
he
him?
started having interest in me. He now
Okay.
said that
Was he married?
yes, he was married then. with
Was he
kids.
living with the kids there in the church?
No. He was
Okay.
living alone.
His family was not in Abuja.
Yes.
His family was elsewhere.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
So he now said that I have a gift, that he wants to work with me, that there is something inside me that if we are together, will make him grow.
Make him more powerful.
Yes.
Grow.
So I said, me, I'm not interested in having relationship with somebody that is married. Okay, since I've accepted to be a member, let's just leave that one like that. He said, no way, that if he wants something, even though that enter red seed, he will bring
You
it.
Even if
get
that
it.
thing enters
Red seed,
This
Red
is,
Sea.
this is
he will
unbelievable.
get it.
okay. No, there are people
So-
that are determined like that. It's just-
I said,
Because, yeah.
me, I don't want any problem. I don't want. He said, nobody. What is there? We are here. I'm just like a member. Nobody will feel that I'm a member. So, but the other side is between two of us.
Two of you.
So I now said, but me, to my own understanding, if you want to be powerful, you keep woman aside.
Side.
Okay.
Exactly.
But this one they were telling me now, okay, what about we start dating now? And maybe I will not be seeing what I'm seeing, or maybe will not be seeing.
Seeing.
He said, no, that my own is gift, that nobody can
He
take it
tried
away
as
from
much
me.
as possible
It's
to
only the
convince
person
you.
will only tap
From your own
the
gift.
but to take it away.
But his
There
own
is-
can go away. Is that what he meant?
His own is not-
He said your own is more
His
special.
own is
But he-
permanent.
So you should not worry about your own. Your own is safe. Okay.
Continue,
So,
please.
I said, I was like, no. But he started disturbing me here and there, disturbing me. So I now went back to that my friend again and told him that Kai.
Is it a he or a she? Your
she-
friend. Okay. You
yes,
told her. Okay.
Yes. He now said, and I told him that this is what I was avoiding. I don't want any problem. See what this man is asking me. He said, am I serious? I said, yes. He said, but that man doesn't look like somebody would do like that. I said,
course.
"Oh, but this is what he's asking me. In case anything, because he
Happens,
was
yeah.
like, you are the only family I have here. So I don't know what will happen next. He said, I should withdraw. I said, I've gone far.
That you should withdraw from the
The church.
The church, okay.
I said, I've gone far. But along the line, I picked the courage as, what is there? And I went to one pastor in Guarimpa. I think in Galadima, in back of Asma.
Okay.
Something, I just had a dream that I should go to so place and meet one pastor. So I now went there. Immediately I reached there, the man saw me shake head. He said, why? Why is it that? What happened that will make me to go and put myself in the
Did you tell him first?
You didn't tell- he
immediately
just started
stepped in.
saying-
I did not even know the church, but it was like a dream. I had it in a dream. But I followed the description.
Wow.
So I was just going. So I now turned left and I saw the church. The man was inside the church, was praying. So immediately he saw me, stood up. So I just like, I wanted to even ask him question. He now called me. He said, that I'm inside bondage. I've used my hand and put myself inside problem. That I should not worry, that there is nothing that God cannot do. That God knows that it's not
Ordinary. or something.
it's not
Yeah.
ordinary.
Okay.
and
Before this time, did you have any sexual relationship with that man?
that is what I was trying to
avoid,
avoid. It.
okay.
That's why I was looking for way to
Okay.
go away
So
from.
at this point, you've not had any intimacy
No,
with
no,
him.
no.
Okay.
So the man prayed for me. He gave me some sand and some prayer I should do.
Yeah.
So I started. So immediately I started, the man knows. They started calling me.
Is
because-
it the same the
prophet
same
now,
prophet, right?
spiritualist.
Okay.
So he started calling me that I'm avoiding him. That there is no way I will go. That I cannot go
He had
anywhere.
already said it, even in the Red Sea,
Even though
you can get something.
me, I should go anywhere. So it started like, before you know, everywhere blocked for me.
Like how?
Like
How?
the whole thing became like, let me say, the forces
Things were not going
going
fine.
where again.
Financially,
Even to eat was very hard for me. That was during that COVID-19. Like, I will ask somebody for something. The person will say, okay, no problem, I will help you. Many person sees me, will start fighting
Just
me.
change.
Sometimes I'll be going, people will be, sometimes I'll be going, before you know, somebody will carry K. Go away here, go away here. I don't want to see you. Who are you?
You were irritating
like,
them or something.
The whole time became frustrated. I don't know where to go to. Even to pray. If I want to pray, as in, the thing became physical. Sometimes I will just stay inside my room like this. Before you know, the man will just come.
We
Spiritually or
appear.
physically?
He will just come.
Wait, physically or spiritually?
If somebody said there is no forces, the person is lying. There is forces.
He just appears.
There is forces. So the man will just come and said that there is something I'm holding that I must give him, that he must collect that thing from me.
What was that?
I did not know.
That gift that she has.
I did not know. So I told him that, Kai, this thing that you are doing, me, I don't like it too. So he started disturbing me. I said, okay, no problem. I have no option than to go back to the church.
Did you inform the other pastor of all this
I was
happenings?
afraid.
Because you felt like this other man was more
I
powerful.
was
Yes.
afraid because the level of that man, the
He
level
was so
of,
powerful.
I was afraid. So, and the way people around talked about it, so I was like afraid. So if anything happened to me, nobody will know.
Nobody will
So I
know.
now go back to the church. So I was like
Following.
worshiping with him. So this particular day, he called me that he want to see me this night. I said, okay, no problem.
The man was just controlling her.
I said, no problem, sir. So that night, I wanted to come. One spirit said, don't go. Sleep in your house. I sleep, but for where I could not sleep. It was like,
The
I don't
forces
know.
were too much.
The forces were like, sleep would not come my eye. Outside, I was like,
You're
the whole
restless.
thing, I was just restless. So the next morning, early in the morning, he called me. That it's like, me, I don't know what I'm doing. Is it because he's taking it kind with me? I say it's not like that, but me, I'm just trying to like arrange myself. And that yesterday, I was not too strong. So nothing happened to me.
But I'm coming. One of the main things that took you there, that is that particular problem, was he able to
Yes.
solve it, or he was just after the intimacy, sex, and all that?
She had not died now, so
Though,
as far as it's concerned, he was
after the
she was solving
spiritual
it
work,
now.
nobody said anything again.
Yes.
So the only thing that the thing shifted and went to my senior brother.
Wow.
Oh, who,
Yes.
It
who
was
said
supposed
that?
to be your turn,
Yes.
right? Oh.
So who now gave the prophecy that it was your senior brother?
No, after the whole spiritual work,
Yes.
my senior brother now died.
Oh.
Yes. So it was as if the whole thing shifted
Shifted from
you.
your own side.
from my
yeah.
side to my brother. So
Was
that
he
is-
sick?
He was not sick, he was very healthy.
How many are you in your
Foundational
family?
problem.
We are 12 in number.
12. So how many now?
How
Precisely?
many had
How
died
How many
before
had-
that
okay.
before that time?
We are 5.
5 had died, including your senior brother.
Yes, that was my senior brother making it 5.
5. Did you tell this man
All
that
this
your senior
problem.
brother died?
Yes, after the whole thing, I told him.
Okay, just continue from where you
Continue,
were
please.
when the man called you.
So he said nothing wrong with me. I was fine. He said okay, no problem. But I told him okay, tomorrow I promise you I will come. He said okay, no problem. If I like, I should come. If I like, I should not come. So that evening we had evening normally midweek service like that. They call it Mercy Day service.
Mercy days.
Mercy Day service.
Okay.
So and after the service, he said I should not go anywhere. That I should wait for him. I said okay. So all the members left. Me, I was still inside the church. He said me, I'll have to do midnight walk. So all of them now, whatever he said is okay. They all left. So I was there. When the whole member left, he now called me to his room. So I now entered. He said
Not church again. His own private room.
Yes,
Okay.
to his own room. He said that he want to meet me. I said, okay, if you want to meet me, you use protection. He said he doesn't use protection. That I don't believe in protection. I said, but me, I don't want any issue that after everything, I will have issue. I don't want. He said, no problem. So he now met me. So after then, I said, okay, Shay, is this what you want? He said, he has not finished that.
It's not done yet.
He is not done yet. That he's going to continue until when he's
He's
satisfied and he feel like
satisfied.
to free me.
Imagine.
God.
Before you free me. I started feeling this, so I now went for hospital.
This was how many days after?
It was like a month.
A month. Okay.
How many times had he met
Had-
with you
yes.
within that month?
It was like twice.
Twice within that month.
Yes.
And both,
I'm coming. Okay. Sorry.
and both times he didn't use protection.
No, he didn't use protection. So when I now noticed that, when I was feeling this and I was expecting my period, so that time that I was supposed to see my period, I did not see it. So I said, maybe sometime it used to shift. So I was like, okay, no problem. So I went to a pharmacy. I explained to the woman. He said, okay, that when last did I deworm myself?
Okay.
I told him that it's been long. It's okay, I should buy one medicine and take. And if the thing didn't stop, I should come for pregnancy test. I said, pregnancy test? He said, yes. I said, okay, no problem. So he gave me the one medicine. I took it. So after some weeks, I now went there. Say, I'm still feeling that way. So okay, I should bring my urine that you do test for me. So when I bring the urine, he now do the test. And I said that I'm 1 month pregnant.
1 month?
Yes. I said, okay. How? He said, I asking him how. He don't know now. He only is just his job. I said, okay, no problem. Thank you, ma. So I now went straight to his church. I said, and I said, sorry, sir, I want to speak with you. He said, okay, what is it? That I should not worry that you're going to take care of that.
You told him.
You didn't even explain. He just told you.
How did he know?
It's normal now. Someone that doesn't use protection, it means that he has his backup plan.
So after 2 days, he now called me. He gave me 12,000.
To do what?
I should go and flush.
What is flush? Flush, I don't understand.
I should go and remove the pregnancy.
A man of God telling you to
I
go
don't
and...
understand. A man of God that has slept with her, do you still call him?
This one now is a matter of, like, say, mother.
Which one was worse? It's not the first step. At this point, you're still... This man continue.
So I said, no, I cannot do it. He said, no, I should just try, that nothing is going to happen to me.
He didn't tell you where to go to.
No, he didn't tell me.
He just told you to go and flush it.
Yes,
so you are the one to go and look for where you will flush it.
Anon said that, I don't. What about the process I died? He said nothing. That he have already checked that nothing will happen to me.
Spiritually, he has checked.
See, that means the man has been doing it to other members.
Now.
Of course.
For him to say he doesn't use protection, he's not talking about his wife.
He's used to it, in fact.
Somebody cannot say, I don't use protection for my wife.
Yes.
It's normal for you not. But for him to tell her, I don't use protection, is a normal thing.
It's a normal routine or
It's
something.
like there is something he's achieving. Maybe he's getting his power from that place.
I don't even know what to believe of all these things, though. But let's just hear from her.
So he said, okay, that I should look for a way. I said, there's no way. I said, okay, no problem. I collected the money. I went to one hospital.
Yeah.
Reaching there, I told the nurse that this is what I want to do. Said, okay, that I should wait for doctor. That when doctor come, I will see the doctor. So the doctor now came. He said, hey, what, that me, I want to see him. I said, yes. He said, what is it? I said, then this is what I want to do. He said, okay, there is 15,000. I said, no problem.
How did you locate that hospital? Your intuition? Did anyone recommend the hospital to you?
Yes, it was one lady.
Okay. But that was not your... Okay, wasn't your friend, right?
No, it was not my friend.
All this while, have you been informing your friend of what has been happening?
I cut off.
From the lady.
Because she actually asked you to leave the relationship. She asked you to distance yourself.
Yes.
And then you went back.
I did not, after all, she's the one that pushed me in. So I decided, let me just keep her aside.
Okay.
So the man said, okay, no problem. That I should go and pay the money to the cashier. So when I wanted to go, I should come back, that after everything that I will give him the money. I said, okay. He arranged everything. So I should climb up the bed. So when I climbed, he looked at me. Wasn't it like for 30 minutes?
The doctor?
Yes. He didn't say anything. He said I should come down. So I should take this money and go and buy baby things. That no man or woman on earth will abort this child. If I try it, I will die.
You mean a medical doctor?
Yes.
Telling you this?
Yes.
That must be a man of God.
I told him that, but the person in question say he doesn't want.
the child.
But me now, I don't have the money to keep the baby.
Yes.
He said I should forget about money or whatever. That God that bring this child will provide. That even though I should go anywhere, that nobody will remove this baby. Except me, I want my head to go. So I left the hospital.
Wow.
I came back again. I was like, I didn't understand. I told him. He said the man is not serious. The man don't want to do that. To look for, I should look for another place. So I now, like, I now come to Guarimpa. So I met one of my old friend that was like, Kai, one of my friend who has issue is pregnant and he want to apologize. I didn't say that I'm the one.
Yeah, indirectly.
Yes, he said, there is one woman in Duse now. That is what he does. Even though it is 12 months.
Wow.
He will remove it.
Days are counting.
12 months. Is it 12 months pregnant?
Days are counting.
That is what he
No,
told me.
if pregnancy is usually 9 months.
Yes,
If
it's 9
If
months
pregnancy
now.
is 12 months, that the doctor or that the nurse can remove the child.
That person must
So
be
now,
professional.
he now gave me the address of the woman, even the phone number of the woman. So I
Okay.
now called the woman. He said, so how far? I said, okay, this is what I want to do. He said, okay, how many months? That time, pregnancy, I think about 2 months.
2 months.
2 months.
Okay.
He said, okay, and that I will give him, he said, either 13,000. I told you that I don't have 13,000. What I have is 10,000. He said, okay, no problem, that I should come. I said, okay. I now entered cab. I went there. I called him and directed one of his boys to come and pick me from the bus stop. So the guy came and picked me, took me to the place. I went there. The woman said, "Sure, I'm the one." I said, "Yes." He said, "Okay, that to wait for him, that he's coming." He went and attended to other
Is
people.
he in her own hospital or something? Her own
It's like it's a
residence?
house. So he
okay.
now use that particular room. Nobody will know what is happening there. Even though you are in, even except somebody tell you that this is what is happening there.
You will
People
not
will
know.
just come. But mostly lady will just come, you will just go. Nobody
Clean, nobody know any,
will
no
notice,
trace.
no
about it.
traces.
Okay.
So I was waiting for the woman. When the woman came, he said, "Okay, I should give him the money first." I said, "No problem."
How much did she ask you to
It's-
give?
10,000.
Okay.
It said 13,000. I told you I have 10. So I now give him the 10. He collected the money. He counted the money. After he counted the money, he hissed. He said, "Auntie, take this money. Take this money. I'm not sure say I fit do this thing."
That's another person telling you
Yes.
this.
I said, what happened? But the person that told me, he said, "Auntie, no, there is something I'm seeing that I don't like. I beg. God love you. No kill yourself. You are too young. You have a great future.
Second person.
Just go."
At this point, I expect you to be somehow scared.
I said,
I will
okay.
not go
I
to
collected
the
the money. Me, I was not even, I don't
Looking at what
even
they're
want to
saying.
do this
Yeah.
thing, but
Because
I
of
was under pressure. So I said, I have no option. So I now came back. I went straight to his church. I called and see, nothing on earth will make me to abort this baby. It is over. I'm not going to do this thing. Whether you accept or not, I'm not going to do it. For me to die, I'd rather keep this child.
Yes.
He said, but who is going to take care of me now? People will start talking. I said, that one is your business. So me, I've told you. He said, okay. He said, no problem. Since that, if doctors cannot do it, he will do it
by
his own
himself.
spiritual way.
Hey.
I say, how?
He said he would do it in his own spiritual way.
There
A
is
man of God.
There is a small thing now that I should just
This is
come.
happening.
That I should just come. You will get a native egg, rub it on my tummy, go and break it in the T junction. I say, over my dead body.
Don't
You
do
cannot try it. Me, I
Because you
cannot
were
do
already
it.
warned not to.
That I have seen message. He said, okay, since I don't want now, no problem. No problem. I said, okay. I left.
Sorry, let me cut you short. I went to buy chicken certain day and I saw native eggs there.
Yes, now.
The person was like, this one of these eggs will cost, how much did he tell me? I think 5,000 naira or so.
It's
Per
very
one?
expensive.
Yes. I was so shocked.
They use it for
was like-
traditional things.
Egg. Because I wanted to, I said, okay, since people are selling
It's
chicken.
a special egg.
Let me
It's a
buy. Let me
special
just
egg.
buy. Maybe it will be cheaper here compared to when the guy say no, that this one is native egg, that is very expensive. I
They're
say how
very
much? Then it was
expensive and
just
small.
Just one of the egg. I think he told me 3,000 or 5,000 thereabouts. I was like, wow. No, and I said, okay, what do you? He now tried to explain this is for spiritual.
something.
Cleansing and all
Oh,
of
it
it.
was, an enlightener for me because that was the first time I was getting to hear that. So, ma, continue.
So he said, okay, no problem. So I was like, I left the pregnancy for 3 months, 4 months. So one day he now called me that, okay, since that I said I don't want to abort the baby, that it is now into you don't have a choice. But I will keep the pregnancy on one condition. I say, which is, he said, no, I should promise him one thing. I say, promise you. Tell me first now. What about if I promise you and you tell me it's something that I cannot do?
Yes.
He said, no, it's something that I can do. I said, tell me first that I don't want any member of the church to know that he's responsible.
You can
I say,
imagine
"Is that
what a
one?"
man of God
He
is
said,
telling
yes.
you.
He said, both my family. I said, okay, no problem. Just for me to keep the baby, I said, okay, no problem. So we started 4 months, 5 months. So when my people now noticed, they now called me and asked me that, who is the father of this baby that I'm carrying? And I told them that the person, the guy ran away. That is not from this side, that the person ran away. So I don't know where he's staying. They said, okay, no problem. So 6 months, I started sickness from nowhere. I can't even move. All of my body was swelling. If you see me, you feel that this woman will not survive. So every night if I sleep, I'll be having this voice. You will die in silence. You will die in silence. If you do not let anybody know, at least let your family people know.
Yes, of course.
If I wake up, I keep on hearing this voice. Even when I'm sitting, even though when I'm meditating, I will be hearing this voice. I said, okay. So during December, and now one of my sister stays in Nasarawa. So I now went there.
December
to
or
visit him.
what year?
That was 2021.
Okay.
So I now went there. I now called him that, please, do not be offended. I know I can confide in you. He said, I said, see, in case I didn't make it, because I don't understand myself. He said, why am I? What is happening? I should tell you. I said, okay.
Are you giving birth that period?
No.
No, she
You're
was
still
just 6
pregnant.
months.
Yes.
Okay.
I said, I lied that the person that is responsible of this pregnancy is not around, but I lied that the person is around. He said, okay, no problem. I said, no, it's not a matter of shouting. It's okay, no problem. I said, who is the person? And now describe him. He said, okay, no problem. He now called one of my sisters that live in stadies in Nugu. And I said, okay, see what me I said though. But you should not let the other ones know. Let me just keep it a secret. So they now called one of our last born that he should come and find out. So that time, I was staying, as in the place I was staying, they threw me out. So one of my friends now
Is it in
took me.
Kubwa?
Yes, I was staying. No, not in Kuba. I was staying in one village called Dantata.
Dantata?
Yes, so
Okay.
the landlord now threw me out. So I don't have money. So one of my friends now said that you don't have money to rent house, but there is one bacha around this area that I can look for and keep me there.
Hey.
Until I put to bed. I said, okay, went and rent that bacha. I think it was 15,000. The place is a joint where all these girls hustle. So one of the bacha was empty. So he now give the madam. So I was there, but the place was not comfortable.
That's a shower
For a pregnant
spot now.
person.
Yes. Before you know, boys were barking. Before you know, police. So I now called him that, Kai, this place is not safe for me. He said that I should just manage. So before you know, one prophet from Lagos.
From Lagos?
Yes,
Okay.
called him. No, the man came. They said they had like either crusade, something like that. So the man came and gave him message.
Gave who message?
This particular man.
Okay, prophet.
Yes, that
That
he
gave
must.
the person that gave you the bachelor
Yeah.
space.
No, the person that pregnant me.
Okay,
The man of
the
God.
man
Yeah,
of God.
man of-
Oh.
yes. That he must bring me back to the church if you don't want anything to happen to him. That I must stay in that church till I put to bed. That child must not be born outside.
Did that prophet know that he was the one responsible for the pregnancy?
I don't know. Me, I was not
Because she
there.
was not
then.
there.
I was
Okay.
not there.
She only had it from
I was
people,
not
so-
there. So he now called me that they are doing revival. So
Wait,
me,
did the man chase you away? All the while that we were looking for a house, did you
Of
tell
course,
him?
yes.
he was aware, but he said me I cannot stay there.
And he's
Did
the
he
one
give you
that
money?
He did not.
Who paid for the house, the bachelor that you?
It was one of my friends.
So the man abandoned you.
And the
didn't-
pregnancy.
He didn't even care about your feeding, about your health. Nothing.
And he was just busy doing his ministerial work or something.
Yeah.
So he now called me that I will come, that they are doing revival, that I have to stay in the church for 3 days. I said, okay, no problem. So I now came to the church. So I was there. Another man of God again from Kaduna. The man came. That time, that one I was there. So when they start the revival, the same message. The man now told him that this lady must not leave this place. That I'm going to stay here till I put to bed.
But the man of God, the one that got you pregnant, did he provide accommodation for you in the church, or you were just patching
There
somewhere?
is a small room that they normally change. Ladies will come there. If you wear your clothes, when you reach the church,
You change
enter
to-
to the room and change and wear the garments. So I was that the place was not too convenient, but at least manageable. So I was just managing one side. So the whole thing, so the people became there. So one day like that, I just stayed, and they told me that I should let the assistant, I should let the guy, I should look for one member of the church, because they started giving me things that I don't understand.
Look for one man of church to do what?
To come to tell them
This
this
just
is what
it
is happening to
yeah.
me.
Okay, your family members.
No, as in the member of, as in the
A member
church.
of
Who was
the church.
asking you to do that?
I just had that in like a revelation.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. So because they were like, this one will come and give me, and I should
Gift
take.
or what?
No, not like a kind of.
They give you things to drink.
to drink. There is a time, say one came that gave me mustard seed that I should
imagine.
take. Immediately I took it. It was like,
Hell.
it was only God that see me through that day. Before you know, this one will bring this one. They were just looking for means that the baby
You
should
You were just
calm down.
yes.
Oh.
They were
You
just looking
understand? So
for
they're
means that
sending different
they
people
don't
to,
want
you know.
the baby. So they were just looking for means. This one will bring even native doctor.
So how come you were giving this things and you were drinking?
I don't have any
You
option.
say even native doctor.
Yes.
That means native doctor came to that place too.
It was his friend.
A native doctor is
That
a
one
friend
is-
to.
That one is just his own work. He doesn't go to church. His own is that native this thing. So
Okay. So let's try to.
I don't even understand. What is church turning to these days?
That's the story
Native
for another
doctor
day.
in the church.
Okay, so excuse me. So how did you eventually give birth and all of that?
So I now called one of his assistants. I told him that, please, I want to tell you something. Promise me that you not tell anybody. It's okay. I should go ahead. But whatever I want to say, they've already revealed it to him. But he's waiting for me to
To
open
just
up.
open up.
I say, how? I say that, Kai, that I'm not sharp. That Benue girls, they know
They're smart.
they don't take shit. But why is that me? Is it because they have to mix concoction and give to me that make me to be dull? He said, he know. I said, oh, this is what he say. I should not worry. That nothing will happen to me as long as he's here. He will protect me. And really, the guy tried for me.
A round
The
of applause
guy
for that guy.
was there for me. Anytime they bring something, he would tell me no.
Don't eat it.
I should not take. Immediately I stopped taking those things.
You're
I
better.
started getting myself. Anytime that I did not understand, if I tell you, say, wait, I will do something for immediately you do it. If I take, before you know, the man noticed that something is wrong.
The things are not
Started
working.
firing the guy.
You can imagine.
Started firing the guy.
That man is so powerful.
Powerful.
Such a way that he wanted, in fact, he wanted killing the guy. The guy just have to run away.
From the church.
So,
That is-
yes.
Wow.
So, after everything,
All these things happen in the space of just 3 months.
yes.
Because she was already 6 months.
Yes.
So me, I'm wondering how this pregnancy is taking so long.
Long.
This pregnancy, I
Now
don't know
9
how-
months now.
No, she's just trying to
It's
narrate
9 months.
how
I
they
understand it,
want to
but the events that occurred were just so much.
Too
This is
much
horrible.
on her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So after everything, I put to bed.
In the church there.
Yes,
In the church?
Yes.
Were you assisted by some medical team or something?
Did you put to bed naturally?
No, I went to hospital.
Okay,
Was
the
it
hospital.
in
Okay,
was
okay,
it a
okay.
CS cesarean session or a natural
A natural
vaginal
one,
birth?
but by the grace of God,
Mm.
was not easy for me.
Thank
At
God.
least
How
I
many-
labor for like 5 days.
5 days of
5
labor.
days.
Before putting to bed. But it was here. But I thank God. After birth, bleeding started.
Hmm.
God.
I bleeded like even the doctor, even the guy that delivered me have to enter prayer. He was just crying, calling God of Oyedepo that this woman must not die in my hand.
Oh,
He said, no, if people want to kill this woman, allow this woman to go to.
What year was this? What year?
That was 2021.
2021.
and
okay.
all this why did you? Is there anybody assisting you?
Were you going
Like-
for antenatal
Because I
regularly?
didn't hear anything like
sef, before I
antenatal.
started, it was around that. I didn't even go to antenatal long before I put to bed.
Which hospital were you?
There is
going
one
to?
hospital, one clinic in Duse.
Okay.
It was a clinic. It was not a government
No,
hospital.
no.
And you went there a couple of how many times?
Like, let me say, it was not even up to a month. Was it even up to a month? But I didn't go there. Even the doctor was even like, you didn't come in time. What happened? I said,
Who gave you the clue to go to?
it was one of the
Church
the
member.
second in command. The girlfriend was a nurse. So I told him that, see, I've not registered antenatal
Yes.
and I don't have money. He said, okay, that he would took me to his doctor and pleaded with him. So it was a lady that paid, I think, some of 10,000 when I started antenatal.
The stories. Wow.
Things are
Okay.
happening.
Okay. So after you gave birth, what happened?
After I gave birth, he said, okay, he now called my sister that they should come and carry me. But at least he have done his own part.
So at this point, did your sisters know he was the father?
Yes.
And did they know that? Did he know that they knew?
It was after some time, I told him that I let my people know. So if in case you want to try anything, they have already known that you are the father of my baby. So they said, okay, no problem. So he didn't do anything again. He said, no problem.
So did he tell you what he wanted to do before?
No, but I was seeing sign.
Okay.
I was
Sign of what?
feeling that things are not okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So that was 2021, like 3 years back.
Yes.
Yeah, 3 years back. How responsible has he been towards his child?
Well, the time that he was around, once in a while, you will call, you will send. But since he left Abuja,
Okay, the man has left Abuja.
yes.
So where?
To where?
I think he has left to his hometown.
And his members did not know that he was the father of that child.
The few members that I know, all of them, they are not even around again. The new member now, they didn't even know me. Even though I go there, they don't even know
Is
me.
the church still in existence?
The church is still there.
Nah, he's there. The church will still be there. The church
He's no
is
longer
still
there now. They've sent someone else there.
There is another person.
When
that
did he
is
leave
there.
Abuja?
That was, I think, 223.
Just last year.
I think, yes.
Only God knows how many other members.
But do you have any means of communication or something? Do you communicate with
Yes,
him?
I was like communicating with him before I lost my phone. So the issue of NIM, I was not having NIM. So we come back was
So right now you're not in communication with this man again. You don't know his hometown.
I don't know his home.
You don't know his whereabouts. But I'm sure you can trace him if you go back to that church.
Of course.
The last time I make move, I went there. You know, they have record. They have things like record. So the man tried. The man that was there, he gave me the address of his hometown, and it's the area that I've stayed.
Where is he from?
He's Cotonou. So I've been to that
Wait,
area.
Wait.
the man is from Cotonou. He's not in Nigeria.
He's not in
He's not in
Nigeria.
Wow.
So at least the village, I know the village.
You've been in Cotonou before.
I've worked there. I've worked with, I'm an agent with customs. So all those areas, I've known there. I've stayed there more than 8 years.
Okay.
So when the man gave me the address, all those places, I know, but I've not make move of tracing.
What about the number? So,
Did they give you a phone number?
Any phone number or something?
No. You say the phone number that they was using, then the one they gave me, I tried. It was not.
Of course, he's no longer in Nigeria, so you will not have a
yes.
Nigeria.
So definitely, except if I go to that side, for can be able to like.
So what is your present condition like? Your condition now?
So how have you been faring or something?
No. Let's start with the condition.
Yes,
now.
that is what I'm saying.
How did you get here now? Are you married now?
I'm not.
So how did this happen again?
This is another story again.
Wow. Can we take all of
Were you-
this?
Please just
This-
yes.
Okay, so let's continue from there. How did this happen? Who is
This
responsible?
one that happened now is
Your mind.
after the incident of the first one. I'd move on before I now met this guy again.
Where is he from?
He's from Enugu State. I think
Enugu.
Nsukka,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
So he came to me, he told me that he wants to marry me. And I told you that marriage, to me now, marriage is not in my head though.
At this point, where were you staying? Were you staying in Kubwa or that?
I was staying
where?
that Bacha.
That same
No, I
Bacha.
was in Gwarimpa, but this other Dawaki side.
Okay, you were
Yes.
living alone or something.
Yes, I was living alone with my baby.
With your
Somebody
baby.
raised some money for me, so I now got a house there when I was living with my baby.
Okay.
Are you working?
No, I was not working. I was just selling. I'll go to all this bush market, buy okay bag, come
Okay.
and be selling them.
Okay.
So, and I met this guy. He said he's serious, and I told you that me, I don't know that any man will be serious in my life again. But he keep on disturbing me. I said, okay, no problem. So I now called my elder sister that, okay, see, since that you are in that side. He said, where is the guy from? I said, he's from Enugu. Same. So
Your
I
other
said,
sister lives in Enugu.
yes, he said he doesn't like those people, but well, I know what I want. I should give him a try. So me and the guy, we started, like, I said, okay, I cannot stay like this. At least I need someone at
remarry
least,
or something.
since I'm not married. So that time, after my house rent expired, yes, because the money was much. So I now moved to, one of my friends now took me to Madala
Mandala in where?
From one
in
location to
Niger
another.
State.
Niger State. Okay.
Yes. So there, at least the house is cheap.
Yes.
So I now went and paid. So I was staying there, but doing business in Gwarimpa here. In the evening, I will bring those bags and share them under bridge there, be selling them. So I was like, the enduring of that cashless policy. So the guy was staying in Duse. So he now told me that since that now,
How long have you guys known?
let
Did
me
you guys
just
know before this current time you're talking about now?
no.
And you agreed
Have you
to
guys?
date
How
him.
long did you guys date?
We did like 6 months.
6 months. Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So he now said, okay, that since that my house is far and his own is close, that to come and stay with him so that at least from Duse to Gwarimpa, highest is 200 naira. I
Come and stay with
but
your child.
yes. And I told them, but we are not married. He said, it doesn't mean. At least you have known my people. I said, but I have not known your people. So at least, even though you want us to stay for safety, because
Come and
anything
see
can
my
happen.
people.
You come, I will know your people. You come and see me. Even though you not do anything, but at least in case of anything, he said, no problem that he's working towards that. So I now still called my sister and told my sister, I said, no problem. Now, me, I'm not a child now.
Okay.
I said, okay, no problem. At least you should know. Maybe
That means
one
your
day
sister
now.
gave approval.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I said, maybe
She's been responsible by telling her sister, this is where I am. In case you guys are looking for me.
Yes.
This is my new location.
so. I said, okay. So I'm now moving. I was staying with the guy.
So what happened to your house?
My house was still there. So anytime I have transport, I'll go to my house and stay. But anytime that I did not say maybe it's transfer, I will go to his
How many
place.
rooms was he living in?
It was self-contained.
And so you were staying there with your daughter and him.
Yes.
That's serious.
So, is the guy working? Is he doing something?
Yes, he was doing business.
Okay.
He was doing business. So I will stay there. So I started noticing that I started noticing the guy character.
Sorry, I was going to ask, what kind of business was the guy into?
The guy was into like this pass, motor pass.
Spare parts.
Spare parts. And
Okay.
again, sometimes you travel, go to Lagos, buy all these canvas, pan, and all
Okay,
these things you bring
okay.
and be selling. So I started noting his character. So I now called my sister, like, Kai, this guy is not somebody I can spend my life with. So he said, how? I said, I'm with him, but somebody
What do you
that
notice in his character?
he doesn't, I'm the one doing everything. I will go and hustle, come and buy food and cook. He will eat, and again he'll be insulting me again.
Ah.
So when I now told
All
my
these things
sister,
happen within how many
that
months?
was just question of 2 to 3 months.
And you guys have been meeting all this while.
Yes. So my
Chai.
sister say that no man is perfect, that I should stop complaining. That if I'm complaining like that, me, I will not get married. But say, I don't want to go back because I've suffered a
Of
lot
course,
in the
yeah.
past. So I don't want to go back to
You
that
want to
thing.
take your time
At
then.
least God have blessed me with a child. Let me just focus on my daughter. If no months that I'll be under a man. They say no, I should not say that. They reject it. They are all married. I mean, too, I must
Is
marry.
marriage by force?
I said, okay, no problem.
Okay.
So one day the guy just came back, said, what kind of food is this? How come I will prepare food? I will not put, it's only fish, no meat, no pomo.
Did he give you money too?
It did not give me, it was my money.
Ah.
So I got angry. I said, what is it? Even though I've given birth, it's only one child now. At least I'm not too old that this guy will be treating me like this. So I took my baby that night and we left, go back to Mandela. Any day that I have transport, I will come to my market. If I don't have, I will stay in my house. After some week, he started begging that he's sorry, I should just forgive him, that sometimes don't know what is wrong with him.
digger.
That
He never chop food.
The guy na hungry guy.
that is
At this point, you're supposed
Hungry.
to even be scared.
I did tell you.
yes, I became afraid.
Not to even give him listening ears. You-
Okay,
you
Because
understand?
I don't want it to, like, I was like, not to go back.
Of course, yeah.
But the problem that my family,
They
let me
were
just say, they are
pressurizing you
part of
to,
my problem.
Sure.
Yes, I'm saying it.
to get married.
Yeah, because they don't give me that listening. Whatever the guy said to them is fine now.
Okay, so he was speaking to them.
Yes, he was speaking to my sister.
Directly.
He will call my sister and tell my sister different story. And them, they will not even want to hear from
On
me.
one side.
Their own is that no matter what,
For someone that has not come to pay
Pay your
your
bride
bride
price.
price,
They
They
have
are
not
not
seen
even
himself.
concerned
they have not
about.
seen him and they were
Yes.
listening to him.
I don't know.
Like they are not
That's
even
so-
concerned about her life.
So it was a problem of them just trying to cover up. Maybe they felt you already have a child, so
out of
they want
wedlock.
to cover up the shame by pushing you to a man.
Maybe since that this before I will call. I need money. Help me.
Okay.
Let me
But
buy
this man was
thing.
not helping you now. If
So-
it was someone that was giving you money, there will be every reason to
Yeah.
They don't know that one now.
Did you tell them?
My sister did not even agree to as in.
Did you tell
I
them?
told
Is she your elder
everything.
sister?
Yes, it's my elder sister. Everything.
You told them that you were the one giving this man money.
The guy will call them, will say what I'm saying is lie. Just that me, I don't want to settle down.
Ah.
Me, I don't want to settle
So
down.
what are you
This guy
now
was-
doing?
This guy was such a manipulator, and your people gave him the audacity.
Then
Yeah,
gave
that
me
is
the
the
chance
room now,
because
yeah.
they already know my weak points. So if I said anything, it was like nonsense. Once he called my sister, the whole story will change.
Yes.
So along the line, I said, okay, no problem. Before you know, somebody okay, yes, somebody from this my ex from the church now that called me because I was like looking for money that I called them that they should assist me. So the person now called me and sent me 100,000 that I should go and rent house. So immediately I bring this money. Immediately this guy saw this money, he now bent down.
Ew.
He said, we are living together. There is no need for me to go and
That should
rent
renew-
Rent
house.
should renew his
house.
rent.
That what is there that I should give him the money. Then I should use part of the money and add to my business. That from here he will go and rent 1-bedroom flat. I was like, are you serious? He said, I said, okay, but for the meantime now, me, I want to be alone.
What year was that?
That was 2020. 223.
223.
Last year.
Yes,
That was last year.
So I told him that let me rent house and stay on my own so that when you finish your preparation, I said no, it's wasting of money. So along the line, I said okay, no problem. Maybe he has changed. So he now collected 50,000
from the 100,000.
Yes, he now gave me 50,000, which I use and add to my business. So we're living together. Before you know, I took him. So I now told him that, well, I'm pregnant too. He said,
What?
Pregnant? No, I can't be. That no, I should go and get rid of the. I said, what do you mean? He said, no.
That means he was not even ready to settle down.
He was not ready. It was just the change I was getting, feeding him,
of
doing
course,
some things.
She was relieving him of.
But why didn't you pressurize him to come and see your people? Ask
somebody
him,
that was not financially buoyant. How will he
ask him
go
what
to his
that,
parents?
where is the way forward? You understand me?
Even if it's to use her money and do it, here it was.
How much was she even getting for her business?
No, the parents, the family was willing for her to be, to be married, so they would not make it.
But she's not married now.
Yeah,
Even
so
now, she's not married.
Why didn't you? I'm just trying to get back to your question. Why didn't you? Did you at any point still pressurize him to make
Go
it
and
official?
see your people.
I did. He said that I don't supposed to tell him. That is the one who will be telling me that I don't need to force him to go and marry me. That why am I desperate to marry?
Were you familiar with this?
And to eat your money too. Were
you familiar with the guy's people?
She said no.
No.
She said she didn't know his people. He only knew her own people.
That's Abuja marriage.
I don't know, but at least somebody that is saying that you should not be desperate. Then you too, don't be desperate to give him.
See,
you understand?
This is manipulation at work. Most men feel like, when it comes to marriage, the woman, when you shame her with marriage,
yes.
it drives her to the point where she just keeps quiet. So they feel like a woman should be patiently waiting for you to take your time. You are the one. If she starts to ask, she's being desperate.
Yeah.
And I just feel that she's inferiority. Low self-esteem.
Exactly, because she already had a child.
Yes.
Having
and
a child already
belong.
makes you want to naturally feel disadvantaged.
And she just wants to be recorded as a married woman.
And then she already said that her family were the ones also. There's something about someone giving you listening ears.
Yes.
When it feels like you are complaining about something and people you're pouring your heart to don't even believe you.
Yes.
It makes you have naturally low self-esteem when your family members don't believe in you.
Yes.
So every human being out there can take advantage of you, can treat you like trash, because where you're coming from, you are not placed as priority. You are not listened.
Of course,
I just see that the man just take advantage of her and the family, because the family, they don't have somebody to stand for her. So let him just be the king.
I'm coming. Were you just left alone in Abuja? Your other people were outside?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Your parents, you said something about your father being
My father is
late. How about your mom?
late. My mom too.
Your mom is late, but did she die in the midst of all of this, or was before?
No, my mom first died. It was my father. Oh, my father too died. Though none of them was a mix of this.
Okay.
So there was no.
But my father knew. Okay, that time that I was pregnant, my father was aware. So when I gave birth, I was preparing. My baby was just like 9 months. I was preparing to go and see my father before he now died. But my mother was not aware.
Okay, so let's just wrap it up. He told him he was pregnant. He asked us to get rid of it. What year was this?
Last year.
That was last year.
So what did you now do?
Last year. You told him you were pregnant. So this is another pregnancy.
Yes.
This is another. You mean
It's the second pregnancy.
pregnancy for the same
for the same
guy?
man.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
What's happening?
Well, life is happening. That's what's happening. Life is happening. I said the foundation. Well,
Was just not too
the foundation
strong.
Is a problem here.
was just the problem. I wish she had people that could
That can stand
gave
for
her
her.
listening ears, that
Yeah.
believed in her. But at some point, at every point, she would cry
You were
out.
even trying to
Nobody,
push
because she
her.
did not.
Even
She wasn't
the
doing this.
family.
She wasn't. She was carrying everybody
She was not
along.
willing. Yes.
She was being responsible by
Yeah.
telling her, see what I'm living with though. It was left for the people to say, no, don't try this with my sister. Do you understand?
Yes.
But people that you even go and complain to, they were siding an outsider.
Trying to push her, go and get married.
Do you understand? They prefer to listen to the outsider and believe
Forgetting that family is everything.
Believed him more than their own
yes.
blood.
Sister, yeah.
What do you expect? Like, what do you expect?
Where is the guy now?
I don't.
So what happened next?
It's obvious that the first pregnancy was terminated, right?
Yes. Everything, he now came back again.
And begged.
That was January this year, and begged that it was people that is sorry, that I should just forgive him. And my sister again called me that even if God
this
can
your
forgive
sister
us,
must be a thorn in your flesh.
I was saying that I should just give him a second chance. Maybe
You see, you can't totally blame the sister. To her, she was trying to be caring to her sister, but maybe that's all she has, or that's all she knows.
Sorry, I want to ask.
Were you only seeking advice from this
I want to ask
this
something.
particular
I want to
sister?
ask her something.
yeah, because any of my move, if I want to do anything in life, she's the first person I confide.
Is
in.
your
Okay.
sister married?
She's married.
And she's living with her husband. She have her own.
No, she's a widow. But her husband is late, but she has her own.
But she
place.
married properly.
Yes, did white wedding.
Wow.
And she's living fine.
She's okay.
managing.
She's managing.
Okay, right on.
The man was. Oh Lord. Okay, so your sister talked to him again, and
People,
also
came
spoke
together.
to you,
Yes.
and then you went back to live with this man,
Same man.
and you got pregnant again.
Yes.
So what happened? Has he accepted this one?
The same thing.
He has still asked.
He still said I should go and abort it. I
So
said no. He said, if I cannot abort it, I'm on my own. He even called my sister that he's not interested. That if me I keep the baby, that he don't have any business with me, that he's out of the whole mess. He didn't come to this life to further a child or take care of. He said so many things.
I want to
He was
ask
just
some-
trying to use this woman.
Wait, I want to
no
ask something.
genuine,
This
intention.
person, is he a matured or
how old is he?
I don't know.
He's a mature, somebody that is close to 40-something years. I think he's a mature. I think he's a mature.
Not funny at all.
At all. So
I thought it's
sad.
not funny, but like for something.
He's an irresponsible man now.
Of course.
For something year woman's living a self-contained.
And he's not even planning,
He doesn't have his
thinking
life
of settling
planned out.
down.
Are you sure that man are you sure he's not a father to so many children?
Are you sure he's
outside?
not married?
Are you sure he's not married? Have you tried to
Wait, up
investigate
till now,
him?
you don't know anything about his family.
When I try to investigate, nothing like marriage. He has not married. And
Do you know
Do you
his
know
village?
his family?
I don't know his village.
So how do you know that there's nothing like
There
marriage?
is one of his cousin brother that somebody introduced me to, which I went and met, find out some things.
What
the
did
whole
he say?
thing.
What did
Wait,
he say?
you've not picked up his phone one day to look at it. You've never heard his siblings calling him. You guys have lived together. And you've never, for once, he has not spoken to his siblings.
He said that he don't have time for them.
See,
There's something
madam,
is fishy somewhere.
I was beginning to ask if she was tied under something.
No, she.
Yes. Because you can
his
imagine,
families,
first one, go and flush it. This one now again, he's still complaining.
But are you living with him now currently?
Please don't say yes.
I don't even, before the pregnancy was 1 month when he left.
Oh, he left.
He left the house for you.
Left which house? He packed his things and left.
Where were you
where?
living? Where were both of you living? Were you not in his house?
I was in his house.
So that means he
Together.
packed his things from the house, his own house,
Yes,
and left.
and left. So he just arranged my things and my baby's home by the side. And when I now came back, I asked, they say the house rent had expired, the landlord have sold the house to the other person, say so many things.
Oh my God.
So
Madam, how old are you?
I'm 38.
38 years old.
Yes.
It's
It's well.
it's well.
It's well.
It's well. Life happens. Life happens. But I'm quite sure you've learned a lot from all of these experiences. I want to believe that. And I also want you to know that there's nothing. It is not too late.
Of course.
It is not too late. It is not too late. It's quite unfortunate. In the midst of your story, I can understand where the loopholes came from. And I want you to
So
know that
sorry,
it's
ma.
not your
So
fault.
It's not
sorry.
your fault, please.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. Some people came into this life, to fight battles, and they keep fighting from
Keep
day
fighting.
one till the day they realize and say, this is where the problem is coming from. If you have not, taken your stand to trace it.
Do you have any means of communication with this same person, this guy, since he left? Eh?
When he left, I tried all. The line was switched off. Along the line, somebody now told me that he went and collected somebody's husband, wife, and along the
Just-
line, he lost his life.
Lost his life.
I don't
Are you
really
sure
know.
the guy is not claiming?
See, I want to ask
I
something.
don't really know because this is 8 months. I've not heard from
You've
him.
not
And you
heard
have
from
just
him.
been, you are just there suffering alone,
Wow.
taking care of the children, and
Are you still living alone right now?
Yes.
How about your sister?
your
After all of
family?
this happened,
All
what
of
she said?
them now, they abandoned me.
They abandoned you.
Even to pick my call, they don't pick.
Ah.
Nothing.
So how old is this pregnancy?
It's 8 months.
8 months.
That's,
It's just we have 1 month left for her to,
So you,
It's well, ma.
you
it's well.
You came back and you saw your things packed one side, and he already left, abandoned you. Where did you go from there?
That my former house in Madala was still there, so I have to wait. I went back. I pleaded with the man that he should allow me to stay. So I was having some change. I was having 20,000 in my account.
Yeah.
So I withdraw. I gave him. So I was living there. The money itself has
Since when
expired.
now?
Since last year.
Okay. So what's your means of livelihood? What do you do now?
Nothing. He said,
How do you feed
Oh God!
the
She's
children?
just the energy. She's a pregnant one. talking
I hope
about.
you've been going for antenatal or something.
I've not started.
You have not started. This is 8
8
months or more.
It's well. Okay. It's such a sad story, Ma. At this point, we want to speak to our audience. What
Please,
kind of help do you
Speak
need?
to them.
Speak to
with
them.
the whole of your hearts. Tell them your problem, what you want.
The
Please.
major challenge,
Look at the
Please,
camera.
can you look at the camera?
my house rent. The man is disturbed. I don't have body to pay house rent. Where to stay is a problem for me. And how to, where I will see money to buy baby things or even take care of things I put to bed. I don't have. I don't have anything to be. I'm just hoping if I can see any help anywhere.
Ma, I hope you don't feel any pain, in this pregnancy or
I
something.
used to have contraction
Okay?
every night.
And there is need for medical attention or something.
And the last time I managed and went for scan, they told me that the baby head is up. I don't supposed to be so.
No, 8 months. Your baby head can still turn before 9 months.
Which church do you attend now?
I'm a Catholic.
When
Catholic.
last did you go for this
Okay.
scan?
That was 11th of, I think,
11th of.
11th of November.
November.
Okay, so there's still time for your baby's head to turn. Everything will be fine. I just want you to be positive. I understand that you've had to, use so much energy. You might be tired and drained at this point, but let's give it one more push. One more push. You're going to be fine. You're going to come out of this victoriously.
Of course.
You're going to smile. This whole story is going to turn around in a very short time. The first thing to do is to learn the lessons and never to go back to it, never to take the same wrong steps. Know the wrong steps you had taken. Highlight them and never repeat them.
Of course.
Prioritize yourself. Self-love. Nobody can love you more than you love yourself. You see the way people love you. People love you according to how you love yourself. If you treat yourself like trash, people will treat you like trash. If you show people that I am important, it doesn't matter how many children you have had. I'm not speaking theory. With all the baggages, if you if you show yourself, if you show to people that I am capable, I am worthy, people will treat you that same way. But when you give them the mentality, or when you show to them, when you don't prioritize them, when you treat yourself like trash, that's the way they take you. So self-love is very important. It has happened. It has happened.
Of course.
Pick up your pieces, put it together. The remaining part of you that is still whole, treasure it and treat it right, and people will treat you that same way. Everything will be fine. Just hold on. Viewers listening and watching right now, we've heard it all. It's quite a sad one. But I know people have gone through worse. Yes, people have gone through worse, and people have been able to come out of that worse. Such kind of persons, if they begin to tell you their story now, you'll be amazed. That is how your story too can also turn around. Please, if you have any way of assisting this woman here, please do not hesitate. She needs all the support she can get. This is a human rights podcast where we give hope to the hopeless.
Hopeless, yeah.
This is a human life podcast where lives can be turned around. This is not just a podcast. It's a movement. It's a movement to restore hope to the hopeless. So we urge you to connect to this vision, to this mission, and put smiles to faces that have cried all through the night. As our number will be on the screen right now, kindly reach out to us. The details of whatever you need to help is right there on your screen. Please, let's put our hands together. Let's join our efforts, and put a smile on her face again, so that she can be able to lift somebody up again tomorrow. Because if such a woman goes out there to start up this ministry, a ministry of bringing hope to people that are in this situation, you can just imagine how she would turn her world around. So that is why we're here. That is exactly why we're here. Thank you so much in advance as you connect to this. We know that God will truly bless you. Ma, we empathize with you. We feel your pain. But like I said, be strong. Help is on the way. Be positive. Please. You have a lovely daughter out there. You know her future is bright. You can't afford to leave her now. No. You know the prophecies that went, ahead of her, that little girl there. You're going to be here to witness every single good thing that God has in plan for herself and even for you. So please hold on, be strong, be firm. We're solidly behind you. We're standing firm with you. Please don't lose hope. As a little tradition we have on this podcast, we try to give, aid. So I guess this is just a token. This is a token. We believe that more will come by the special grace of God. But please accept this little token from Truth and Just podcast, brought to you by GeForce Global. Yes, and this would not be possible without the help of the man in the forefront, the set man behind all of this, which is White Angel. On behalf of the crew, on behalf of everyone, please accept this token from us, ma'am.
Thank you.
You have anything
Thank
to
you.
say?
Yes. I just have to say thank you very much. I really appreciate. May God reward each and every one of you here.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
Amen.
I appreciate.
Amen.
As you do for me, so shall God do for you too.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
Amen.
So we'll keep in touch, and we'll be able to update, of course, our viewers on how it's going with you. We want to be able to give them an update. So we'll keep talking. And of course, if anyone here has something that they also want to reach out to you with, we'll definitely carry you along.
Yes.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for being courageous and bold. That's the first step to coming out of whatever mess it is you are in right now. The courage to tell the story is something big, and I celebrate you.
Thank you.
I celebrate your boldness. I celebrate your courage.
Thank you.
God will see you through.
Amen.
God will be with you. Your pregnancy will go smoothly. Your delivery will go smoothly.
Amen.
By God's grace.
Amen.
Well done, ma.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
Serving justice. This life is still tough. One time sweet, another time rough. Today we grind, tomorrow we dine. If we move one step at a time.
Above the storm, we will rise. We gon' find the way, we'll be fine. We fight for the truth to get justice for you this life.
Live, 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 live.